Today we're looking at a one-star review for a local Huntsville home builder. As I'm sure you can guess, a one-star review means the buyer had a terrible experience. Their review points out issues with nearly every major structural component in the home, and even led off with the words, "I wish I knew where to start." I'm Cameron Walker, broker-owner of Cameron Walker Realty. My team and I have helped well over 300 individuals and families buy or build their own new construction home. We have used that experience to create our Dream Home Blueprint, a guide that walks you step by step through the new construction home buying process. Click the link in the description to get your own copy so you can avoid all the headaches this buyer had to deal with. We're going to look over this review together while I point out the mistakes the builder made. Then we're going to discuss just how much those mistakes cost the buyer. I'll also walk you through how to protect yourself from being taken advantage of like this buyer was. The review starts with the foundation. The buyer states, they, meaning the builder, initially dug the footings in the wrong location. Then when they came back, they did not dig them to code. I live outside the city, so there were no inspections. There are two major issues here that caught my eye. The first issue is the footings being poured in the wrong location. At this point, and only if my clients wanted to move forward with this build, I would have advised them to bring in a professional engineer as a structural consultant to ensure the footings were poured in the correct location and per code. The footings are the base of your foundation and the man-made stone upon which your home is being built. If they are in the wrong location or they can't support the weight of your home, then you risk major structural damage as your home settles over time. The second major issue is the home buyer thinking they could rely on a city or county code inspector to ensure a quality build. In this case, the home is being built in an unincorporated part of the county, and thus there are no code inspections. But even if there were, I would still recommend that any client of mine hire their own licensed home inspector, because I have seen way too many issues overlooked by the city or county inspectors. Unfortunately, as we'll see here, that's exactly what happened to this home buyer. The next line reads, I currently have drywall cracking in my master bedroom and bathroom that they refuse to fix for the second time. Now, it's not uncommon for the seams where two pieces of drywall meet to occasionally become visible. However, if this homeowner is referencing true drywall cracking, which is what it sounds like, that could mean there is deflection in the walls. Deflection is just a fancy word that means your walls are bending because they aren't strong enough to support the weight above. I don't think anyone wants their walls to bend in their new home. The fact that the builder already made one repair means this is an ongoing problem. The underlying issue could be the misplaced footers mentioned earlier in the review, or it could be a separate issue like load-bearing walls not carrying the weight from above down to the foundation. In the next line, the homebuyer states, I am afraid that my foundation is installed incorrectly, and I won't know it for a few years. I doubt it stands the test of time. This is a major issue, and a costly repair. Going by what the homebuyer mentioned earlier in the review, I think it's very likely there are major foundation issues. Fortunately, most builders offer at least a 1-year whole house warranty, and many give buyers a 10-year structural warranty. Here I would advise them to become very familiar with their warranty, document any and all issues they think are related to structural defects, and bring in an engineer to provide a report on any defects in the structural elements of the home. That way they can make a claim against the warranty to have their foundation fixed. Without that warranty, I have seen foundation repairs that cost over $50,000 even for a small home. The next section of the review shows some self-inflicted wounds because nobody guided this buyer on what actions would void their warranty once they owned the home. The review continues, my subfloor is currently buckled and they blamed it on my actions of sealing the floor which is allowed per the manufacturer and are refusing to fix it. This shows the difference between the manufacturer's guidelines and the builder's warranty. The builder can deny your warranty claim if you go outside of their warranty guidelines, even if you follow the manufacturer's guidelines. Another common example of voiding warranties that I warn my clients about is installing satellite receivers on your roof or exterior wall. If you do so, then you can practically guarantee the builder will void your roof and siding warranties. Next, the homebuyer states the builder attempted to install the windows improperly. Every window manufacturer has guidelines for how their windows should be installed, and having your home inspector complete a pre-drywall inspection allows them to ensure your windows were installed correctly, preventing future leaks. The rest of the review goes on to mention several items like crooked countertops, missing pull-down attic stairs, and a busted-up driveway that the builder said they would fix after closing. Unfortunately, this home buyer did not get those promises in writing, and the builder is refusing to complete those repairs after closing. Two things here, don't go to closing unless you're satisfied with the condition of your home, and if you do have any repair items that will carry over after closing, then have the builder sign an addendum stating they will make those repairs. There are both pros and cons to buying a new construction home. Watch this next video to find out just what those pros and cons are.